Welcome to Hungry Horizons, and today we're in Singapore, Southeast Asia, for a culinary explosion of flavour. This tiny nation is a melting pot of cultures, and their food, it reflects that wonderfully. From the moment you land, you're hit with the intoxicating aroma of spices, sizzling woks, and the sweet scent of coconut milk. Get ready for the top 10 must-try Singaporean dishes that'll have you booking a flight faster than you can say chili crab. So stay tuned as we dive into the flavours of Singapore. Let's embark on this delicious journey together and discover the culinary wonders that await you in this amazing, vibrant land. So ready your taste buds for an unforgettable adventure. First up is Hananese chicken rice, simplicity at its finest. This dish is a great example of how simple ingredients, cooked well, can create something extraordinary. The chicken, poached to silky smooth tenderness, melts in your mouth. The rice, cooked in chicken broth, is fragrant and fluffy. Each grain absorbs the broth's essence, making it delightful. The sauces, chili, dark soy, and ginger paste add the perfect balance, elevating the dish. Found in hawker centres all over Singapore, this iconic dish is a must-try. It's not just a meal, but an experience capturing the essence of Singaporean culture. Next is chili crab, so it's time to get your hands dirty by tackling this king of Singaporean seafood, chili crab. This iconic dish is a true representation of Singapore's rich culinary heritage. Fresh, succulent crab, stir-fried in a sweet, tangy, and spicy chili tomato sauce that'll set your mouth on fire. The sauce is a blend of tomatoes, chili paste, and garlic, creating a harmonious balance of flavors. The crab is cooked to perfection, the meat tender and infused with that glorious sauce. You get stuck in with your hands, using fluffy, fried mantou buns to mop up every last drop. This dish is definitely a must-try when you're in Singapore. It's messy, it's delicious, and it's an experience in itself. Now we have Laksa, a coconut curry dream. This noodle soup is a flavor bomb, a blend of textures and a true testament to Singaporean cuisine. A rich, creamy coconut milk broth, simmered with a medley of spices and aromatic herbs. The noodles soak up all that flavor, becoming silky smooth and irresistible. Plump prawns, tender chicken, fried tofu puffs, and a generous dollop of sambal chili paste for that extra kick. One of the most popular versions is Katong Laksa, featuring shorter, thicker noodles, which are better for slurping. Trust me, once you've had a taste, you'll be hooked. Get ready for a taste of Singapore's street food scene with Char Kway Teow. Flat rice noodles, stir-fried with soy sauce, eggs, juicy prawns, and Chinese sausage. The secret ingredient? Pork lard, adding richness and depth of flavor. The noodles are cooked over high heat, giving them that signature smoky aroma and slightly charred edges. It's a mix of textures with chewy noodles, crunchy bean sprouts, and succulent prawns. It's messy, it's delicious, and it's a must-try when you're exploring the streets of Singapore. Let's talk about a dish that's brilliant for sharing. Satay. Originating from Southeast Asia, this delightful treat has won hearts all over the world. Skewers of marinated meat, grilled over an open flame. The smoky aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. The meat, usually chicken, beef, or mutton, is marinated in a blend of spices, giving it a flavor that's both savory and slightly sweet. The marinade often includes ingredients like turmeric, coriander, and lemongrass. The star of the show is the peanut sauce, rich, nutty, and slightly spicy. Made from ground peanuts, coconut milk, and a touch of chili, it complements the grilled meat perfectly. Satay is often served with rice cakes, cucumber, and onions, which help to cut through the richness of the peanut sauce. These sides add a refreshing crunch and balance to the dish. It's an amazing balance of flavors and textures. The combination of tender meat, creamy sauce, and crisp vegetables creates a symphony in every bite. A must-try when you're in Singapore. Whether you're at a bustling street market or a cozy restaurant, satay is a dish that brings people together. Let's talk breakfast now, shall we? In Singapore, breakfast means one thing: kaya toast. Toasted bread, slathered with kaya, a sweet coconut and egg jam. Add a generous slab of butter and you've got a match made in heaven. Kaya toast is usually served with soft-boiled eggs, seasoned with soy sauce and black pepper. And of course, No Singaporean breakfast is complete without a cup of kopi, strong, black coffee. Kaya toast is the perfect accompaniment to this potent brew and a perfect start to any day. Hokkien mee now, noodle soup with a prawn-tastic punch. This dish is all about the broth, a rich and flavorful prawn stock, a mix of noodles with both egg noodles and rice noodles adding different textures. The noodles are cooked until they're perfectly al dente, soaking up all that glorious prawn broth. Toppings include plump prawns, tender squid, slices of pork belly, and sambal chili for that extra kick. Hokkien mee is often served with a squeeze of lime, adding a refreshing citrusy tang. Next is nasi lemak, coconut rice fit for a king. This Malaysian classic has become a staple in Singapore. Rice cooked in coconut milk and pandan leaves, giving it a mouth-watering fragrance. Accompaniments include sambal chili, crispy fried chicken or fish, boiled eggs, crunchy ikan bilis, and cucumber slices. The sambal chili adds a fiery kick, perfect against the richness of the coconut rice. Nasi lemak is best enjoyed with your hands, scooping up a bit of everything in each bite. It's a true taste of Southeast Asia. Bak Kut or pork rib soup for the soul now. This flavorful pork rib soup is a Singaporean staple. Tender pork ribs, simmered for hours in a broth of garlic, pepper, and herbs. The broth is the heart and soul of this dish, with Teochew and Hokkien variations. Bak Kut is usually served with rice, which soaks up all that delicious broth. It's a hearty and satisfying meal, perfect for warming you up from the inside out. Oyster Omelette, or luwak next, crispy, gooey, and oh so good. This savory eggy omelette is a popular street food snack. Fresh oysters, cooked with a batter of eggs and potato starch. The batter is fried until crispy on the outside and slightly gooey on the inside. Or luwak is often served with a side of chili sauce, adding a spicy kick. It's best enjoyed piping hot, straight off the griddle. So there we have it, Singapore. What are you waiting for? Your culinary adventure awaits. We've witnessed the top 10 must-try dishes in Singapore that'll have you drooling. From Hananese chicken rice to chili crab, these dishes represent the heart and soul of Singaporean cuisine, although we have only touched the surface to be fair. Go explore the hawker centres, dive into the street food scene, and tantalize your taste buds. Trust me, your stomach will thank you. Now go on, get out there and explore. And finally, if you like this sort of content, join the Flavour Expedition. Don't miss a bite. Hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for a seat at our table. Let's explore new tastes together on Hungry Horizons.